Accused of two separate deadly shootings in Harlem and East Harlem over the weekend. Prosecutors say Messiah Notwin fatally shot a 19-year-old man on 132nd Street and Madison Avenue on Saturday. The next day, they say he shot and killed a 36-year-old man in a smoke shop on Lenox Avenue. Prosecutors say Notwin used the same weapon in both shootings, and he was out on bail after being charged in the shootout with police in 2021. Notwin is due back in court on Friday. Former President Donald Trump is scheduled to return to Manhattan soon, ahead of having to face more questions from state prosecutors tomorrow. He's set to be deposed for the second time by New York Attorney General Letitia James. It's part of the state's $250 million civil fraud lawsuit against the former president. Last week, Trump was in Lower Manhattan for his arrest on criminal charges. Eyewitness News reporter Derek Waller with more.
Well, Trump's lawyers are trying to buy some time. He is facing several criminal investigations and at least two civil lawsuits, one of which is set to go to trial this month. All of it happening while he's running for president again.
Is there anything they could throw at you legally that would convince you to drop out of the race? If you get convicted in this case in New York,
no, I'd never drop out. No, I'd never drop. It's not my thing. I wouldn't do it.
Trump sitting down with Tucker Carlson, the conservative host who once said in a private text he hated Trump passionately, now giving the 2024 Republican frontrunner a platform to air his grievances 1 week after pleading not guilty to 34 felonies as part of Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's criminal case.
There was no crime. In fact, a lot of people are saying he indicted somebody. There's no crime. That's illegal to do. You know what he did. So I don't see it going. I mean, we'll have to see.
Now Bragg is suing one of Trump's closest allies, House Judiciary Committee Chair Jim Jordan, to stop a congressional investigation into Bragg's office.
Alvin Bragg used federal funds to indict a former president for no crime, and then when we ask questions about it, when we want to investigate, he takes us to court.
Trump back in New York today to give a second deposition to New York Attorney General Tish James tomorrow. James says Trump inflated his net worth by billions in financial statements so banks would give him loans. But a totally separate civil trial is set to start in just days. Writer E. Jean Carroll alleges Trump pushed her into a Bergdorf Goodman dressing room 23 years ago and raped her. She's suing for battery and defamation after Trump accused her of lying. And now Trump's lawyers are asking to move the April 25th start date of that trial back 1 month to allow what they're calling a cooling off period from all the recent news coverage in selecting a jury. In Midtown.